This is the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Grand Alliance Death book. This is interesting. I just got this. The only thing I really looked at was flipping through and I saw Nagash. One of the guys runs the store in Enterprise has him, and I was like, he's interesting. But then I looked at his abilities and I'm like, this guy, wow, this guy is just, man. Like a full strength, he can cast like 8 powers and stop 8 powers, and he can suck life back, and oh, he's pretty brutal. Pretty brutal. So, but basically what's in this book is the Death War Scrolls and stuff. If you're looking at building a Death army, hope I'm pronouncing that right. That's one of the words I have trouble with my old Southern accent that sneaks in every once in a while. I will not get that TH and I'll say death, like you can't hear, instead of death. So I try not to do that, but it does. And, you know, just some of the basic stuff, like even in the back too. It's a little bit in the front and then a lot in the back of like the basic rules of Age of Sigmar AOS. You know, basic how to play the game, super basic rules. I would recommend getting the General's Handbook. I have the 2017 book. I was supposed to go over that with you guys, and I will get that too. I've been comparing it with the 2016 book because I have that one as well. And I think you don't need both, but having both is good, because some of the stuff in the 2016, like some of the battles that they have set up, and some of the different formations are still usable, and so it'd be nice to have them. So not a regret if you don't have it, but if you do have it, it's nice. So it gives you some background, some fluff text on each as you come in. Death Lords. There's Nagash. Takes up 2 pages here all by himself. Here's what I'm talking about. He's like this Soul Stealer thing. It's a casting value of 6. Now the dude at full strength gets +3 to cast and unbind, so he only has to roll a 3 to cast this thing. At full strength. If he casts it successfully, pick a unit within 24 inches and roll 2 dice. If the score is greater than the unit's bravery, they suffer D3 mortal wounds. If the score is double the unit's bravery, at least double or more, they suffer D6 mortal wounds, and then homeboy here gets healed as many wounds back as he caused mortal wounds on the unit. So it's like, man, this guy, right? This guy. And then Hand of Dust is this is a nasty one, and it says it's casting value 8, but if he's at max strength still on his wounds, 0 to 3 wounds suffered, and even 4 to 6, it's still +3 to cast. It's +2 to unbind instead of +3 to unbind, but +3 to cast. Even so, from his 16 wounds, from 0 to 6 wounds taken off of him, he's still at +3 to cast. So this dude is doing this on a 5 instead of an 8. But if you successfully cast it, you pick an enemy model within 3 inches. So you kind of got to be close. You take a die like this. Here's how I'll do it, because I got one sticking out right here. You do this. You take a die behind the table, stick it in the hand, and your opponent picks one. Pick one. Pick a hand. And if they pick the one with the dice in the hand, the enemy model is removed, slain, turned to dust. So it doesn't matter what the model is. You know, your big giant multi-wound lord of your army, and dude, man, you can be like, you're gone. I don't know if there's any facts to this or something, because I know this is a slightly older book. Maybe they changed that. I don't know. I'll have to look that up and stuff. But if that's still the way that is, that's pretty nasty. So he's an interesting dude, but he's an expensive dude. I don't have the money to get him. I would have to save up for a few months to be able to lay down the cash on him. I don't know. It'd be nice to have him. If there's enough months between like a Death Watch Codex coming out and Agents of the Imperium or Inquisition, whatever they're going to do there. If there's several months where there's other stuff coming out that I'm not really going to get or need. No, December next month I'm going to need the what's it called, that the book for the 40K, the end of the year rules thing, chapter approved, that thing. I'm going to need to get that. Everybody is, so unfortunately can't do that. So but maybe there'll be a couple months here where there's nothing that I really need to get. We all want to get stuff, but there's no need. Like I need my Death Watch Codex to play my Death Watch. I need my Inquisition, whatever they're going to be in. But if that comes about, maybe I'll save up for a couple months and see if I can pick him up. It'd be nice. It'd be nice to have him. I'm not gonna lie. That's an awesome model. And I think he's a lot of points. More than 500, I think, in the book. Can't remember exactly because I just glanced over a minute, and I don't have him. It's really expensive. I didn't really know his War Scroll. But anyway, yeah, they got Archon, my dude. I got him. And basically him too, because I did the dragon and painted all the guys and didn't attach them, right? So you got these guys and her, so I can do all three of those. I don't have any of these guys. They seem okay. I don't know. Then they go into the Lords of the Shaiish, which are basically all those guys we just went through, the big guys. And vampires and all this cool stuff. Soul Blight is going to be the more haunted-y, kind of in the vampire counts and stuff. Then you get the Vampire Lord. I got this model, you do. I love this thing. The thing about this is you can do it the two ways, like the Coven Throne and the Mortis engine, I think. Ooh, I don't know. I like the Mortis engine better as far as the looks of it. I don't know. I haven't looked too close at the War Scrolls. I'm not too keen on the vampires either. So, yeah, I like the skeletons. I actually have some bat swarms. That's what I got. We have the Necromancers. I've got Necromancers. Mortis engine. See, I just like the Mortis engine. Versus the Coven Throne. I really do like it that. I got a bunch of zombies from my armies, so can do plenty of zombies. Really nice. Don't have a corpse cart though. I would love to get one. The thing I love about the AOS models, I think the AOS models are beautiful. I think they really are better done than a lot of the 40K models. I really do like the AOS models. To tell you the truth, better in a lot of cases. Taking a sip of the old drink there, keep the throat going. I've not seen these. I don't have any of these, and I've not really seen these dire wolves. They look pretty nasty, but I haven't seen them. And then my favorite, Death Rattle, because we got skeletons, all kinds of skeletons, which is how we say skeletons in my house. And we do that because LT, when he was, gosh, was it 1 or 2, his first, yeah, it was his first Halloween, so it was 1. He got this black bodysuit, basically a onesie, and it was a skeleton, printed on it, and that was his Halloween thing. But of course his arms, or his hands and his feet and his face were still skin, and so we called him a skeleton. Because he still had some skin. I have this White King right here. I don't have the Axie one. Nice to get the Axie one. We have some Graveguard, plenty of Black Knights, right? These guys are great. And Skeleton Warriors. They don't have the archers in here, but you can download them from the website because they're part of the Tomb Kings, and they were in the 2016. Their points and everything was in the 2016 General's Handbook, and there isn't one in the 2017, but there's a specific paragraph in 2017 that says, you know, anything that wasn't changed or whatever is still valid. So Skeleton Archer is still playable. Still gonna bring those bad boys. Have fun. And then with Flesh Eater Corpse with the ghouls and stuff. I have some ghouls. I do have. And some of these guys. I think I have one unit of these and a couple units of the ghouls. And of course you can do the zombie dragon. Or Terrorgeist as they call it. Abhorrent Ghoul King. I have one of those as well. Crypt Horrors. And yeah, then they go through the bigger creatures. And Night Haunts. I don't have very many Night Haunts. There's where the Cairn Wraith comes in. Like I said, I went through this thing. It's like, I'm going to get a Cairn Wraith, even though I have a Cairn Wraith. But this guy is going to become a Tech Priest. So, I thought the Banshee was pretty cool, but, you know, they're basically kind of similar. And, I don't know. I would really like... I don't know. I like this one a little bit more than this one. Just on the aesthetic of the model. This one, technically game-wise, would probably be better because they do have a ranged attack, and he doesn't. So, yeah. But I've never gone for, you know, that. I'm always aesthetics, right? Plenty of Hex Rays. I got tons of those, right? And the black coach. I want a black coach. I really do. Because it's just so cool. Little skeleton steeds and all that. So cool. And then, like I said, in the end, they have the rules. So that is just a kind of quick glance through of the Warhammer Age of Sigmar Grand Alliance Death. If you plan on doing vampires or skeletons or zombies or ghouls, this is an essential thing. You're going to need this bad boy right here. Technically, I mean, you can get the War Scroll information other ways, but I mean, it's just all here. Black and white and color. And most of this is War Scrolls and important stuff. You know, there's some fluff in here, but most of this is really useful information to help you build your army and run your army. And if you're going to have Nagash, definitely want to have the rules, right? So, yeah, definitely. If you're doing death, and you should be doing death, because skeletons need you, because they do not hit very good, and they do not wound very good. They're pretty much paper, not even paper tigers. They're like paper kittens, not even paper tigers. So, but yeah, just the thought of all the skeletons on the field. That's why I'm playing them. Probably get beat up a lot, but I'm gonna have fun playing them. And yeah. And if they have a alliance book for whatever you're doing, go ahead and pick that up, because yeah, a lot of great information in these books, and nice, not too expensive, good, sturdy, well put together. Alrighty guys, thank you for watching, and I will talk to you later.